Good day, everyone. I am Michael, the moderator for this webinar. I welcome everyone for today's webinar, which is validation of an FDA-regulated system that includes artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML. It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our presenter for today, Caroline Troiano. Caroline Troiano has over 35 years of experience in computer system validation and compliance in the pharmaceutical, medical device, tobacco, and other FDA-regulated industries. I would now like to hand over the floor to the speaker. Over to you, Caroline.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Carolyn Troiano, and we're going to be talking about validation of FDA-regulated systems incorporating both artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning, ML. Thanks for joining. So we're going to cover what we mean by artificial intelligence and machine learning, then validation planning, execution, talk a little bit about CSV versus traditional computer system validation, versus computer software assurance, and then cloud services, software as a service, waterfall and agile, part 11, and data integrity. Finally, we'll have a Q&A, and at the end, there are artificial intelligence references. So what's artificial intelligence and machine learning? The FDA actually defines AI as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. The program can actually follow instructions coded into it that process data and make decisions. And ML, machine learning, is a technique using AI in order to design and teach software algorithms to learn from numerous examples in a data set and act upon it. And that's without being programmed to draw a conclusion. So it's all based on the data that you're using. So the ML algorithms actually learn to decipher patient data patterns. And they can do this at a scale that you could never do doing manual or other types of human analysis. Now, software as a medical device is one example, and it can be based on artificial intelligence. The life science industry started using more of these AI and ML technologies to get all this better insight from a wide range of health data. An AI algorithm developed in one setting might be showing a bias if it's introduced in another setting. Some health systems share patients' data with technology companies and digital startups. This enables them to develop the AI-based programs. And sometimes that's done without the patient's knowledge. Using an adaptive algorithm, in this way, you're learning and adapting on its own. That can present risks like inferring patterns from biased practices. It could underperform in a small subpopulation of patients. Medical device regulation is based on a paradigm that doesn't consider adaptive AI ML technologies. The paper is for feedback and discussion only, not a draft guidance, and it describes an innovative approach. The proposed framework leverages best practices from FDA's current pre-market programs, the 510K, the de novo, and the PMA pathways. The types of AI, ML-based software as a medical device modifications include performance inputs and intended use. The total product lifecycle regulatory approach for artificial intelligence and machine learning-based software as a medical device can be applied to software product regulation. So the TPLC approach is based on balancing benefit and risk, providing safe and effective AI ML-based software as a medical device products. Quality systems and good machine learning practices. The FDA expects every medical device manufacturer to follow an established quality system when they develop, supply, and support high-quality products through the life cycle. The devices that rely on AI ML to demonstrate analytical and clinical validation. The AI ML algorithm development involves learning from data and with unique considerations, and that embodies good machine learning practice, GMLP. Now, the initial pre-market assurance of safety and effectiveness has to be in place. Manufacturers have an option to submit a plan for how they're going to modify the AI ML-based software. The options to engage with FDA on the SPS ACP for a particular software product. Gathering the performance data can help the manufacturer understand how users are actually using the devices. Clinical decision support, CDS software. It's a broad term that FDA defines as technologies providing healthcare providers and patients with knowledge and person-specific information, intelligently filtered, presented at the right time to enhance and improve public health. Most recently, the agency published the Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning based Software as a Medical Device Action Plan. So in summary, AI represents a transformational opportunity. You can improve patient outcomes, be more efficient, expedite research, and that's across all categories of healthcare. So the guidance for industry, cybersecurity for network medical devices containing off-the-shelf OTS software from FDA in January of 2005. So the post-market management of cybersecurity and medical devices, guidance for industry and Food and Drug Administration staff, December of 2016. Now, we talked about software as a medical device, having AI and ML capability in that. And then there's software in a medical device, where the software is running in conjunction with a piece of hardware. But then there are also software products that are used for systems that support medical device manufacturing. And so the FDA, they came out with their guidance on validation of these systems. These are FDA-regulated systems in 1983, over 40 years ago. So again, CSV traditional is documentation driven. Critical thinking doesn't get very much attention. Automated validation, automated testing, writing code and writing test scripts at the same time. Now, cloud computing, you have virtualized servers distributed over the internet. This again opens up a lot of potential for risk and SOC 2 compliance, proliferation of cloud-based security threats. As companies, you have to be more patient, consumer-centric, data-driven. More informed are the customers. Now, GAMP5 includes the V model for waterfall, and FDA does not require you to follow GAMP5. And just to touch on Part 11, it's a law. You have to define the criteria under which you can prove your data are accurate, secure, authentic, trustworthy, reliable, and confidential if personally identifiable information is included. The incidence, though, of computer system data integrity violations is currently at an all-time high. You have to make sure you meet the Alcoa Plus data integrity components: attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original or true copy and accurate, complete, consistent, enduring, and available. Subset of requirements for data integrity. So that concludes the presentation.
So that does conclude the session for today. Thank you everyone for participating. You may all disconnect now. Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.